Good evening, guys. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. This is a COOKOPOLY video for an Instant Pot meal. So if you're interested in that, please keep watching. All right, guys, this is what we're going to use for the recipe. You're supposed to use one larger can of the enchilada sauce, the green. I'm using one green and one red because they only had the small cans, and this is a medium and this is a mild, so I'm going to use one of each. We'll see how that turns out. A can of pinto beans, a can of black beans, and then a can of Rotel diced tomatoes. It doesn't say to use the with the green chilies in it, but I am using the one with the green chilies in it because we like it a little bit spicy, but not too spicy. And then one can of the cream corn, not the cream, one can of sweet corn, not the cream style, but the regular style. And again, they didn't have the large can of this, so I got two smaller cans. And then I got a large can of the diced chicken. Now you can use regular chicken, but this is supposed to be like a 7-can soup, enchilada soup. So that's why I'm using the can, just to keep it in the can mood. And then you're supposed to use 2 cups of the chicken broth. I'm assuming this is supposed to be a can, but they didn't have can where I was, so I got the box kind, and 2 cups of this is going to be about half of this box. For the seasonings, you're going to use 1 bag of the taco seasoning. I use the less sodium, try to keep it lower sodium, and this is just the 1 ounce package, I think, 1.25 ounces. This is the Ortega. You can use the regular taco seasoning with the 1 ounce servings too. You can use that as well. That is everything you're going to need, and it's pretty much a dump and go. Let me show you what it looks like and how to cook it. All right, guys, this is going to be as easy as 1, 2, 3 pretty much. So I've got the black beans and the pinto beans rinsed and drained, and I'm going to dump those in. I'm going to dump my 2 cans of corn in with the juice, but there isn't much juice in these. As you can see, there's just a little bit in there. So I'm going to dump those in. I'm going to dump my Rotel tomatoes in there. This is the no salt added. So 2 of those. It took longer to open up the cans than it does to make this. So yeah, the can of chicken. I did drain most of it, but I did leave a little bit in there. And then my 2 cans of enchilada sauce goes in. A green can and a red can. You can just buy one of the big cans of the green, that will work, but I just bought one of each. One's a mild and one is a medium. Then we're going to put in our taco seasoning. And this is a 7-can taco soup. I got this off of my 6 Sisters stuff, which is a really great channel. She has a ton of great recipes for the Instant Pot on there. If you guys are curious, you can check her video out down below where I found this one. Two cans of chicken broth. 2 cups of chicken broth. There's 2 cups, and that is it. That's all there is to it. So dump and go. And let me stir this up. I got my Spurtle here. I learned of these from Anita over at Chit Chat Patty Whack. These things are so awesome. So I'm just going to give this a quick little stir and get that taco seasoning mixed up in there really well. And then all we're going to do, put a lid on it. Let me show you what the inside looks like real quick before I do that. I think you can probably see that pretty good, but that is what it looks like. So make sure that it is on sealing and not venting. If you have the regular Instant Pot, you're going to press manual, and you're going to go down to, with me, I have a Pampered Chef one, so I'm going to push custom time, and I'm going to go down to 4 minutes. Yes, it only takes 4 minutes. That's amazing, right? Although it takes about 10 minutes to come up to pressure. So set it for 4 minutes, press start. You're all good. I'll bring you back when this is all done. All right, guys, this is done. So I'm going to release my pressure on here. And when it's all released, this little red button will pop down, and then it's safe to open it up. Okay, the little red button has popped down, so I can safely open this up. It's still boiling away in there. It smells really good. It looks like soup to me. I'm gonna get my little... These are also from Pampered Chef. I love these things. They're the stainless steel. Okay, I'm gonna get just a little bit here. Enough to give it a good taste. This is what it looks like. Definitely a soupy soup. It's almost like my chili I make, but it's a lot thinner. It's like a soup. Got a little bit of spice to it, that's for sure. It's pretty good. It's very low sodium. You can taste that it's very low sodium, but I did use like all low sodium things. So if you need a little salt in there, if you like it a little saltier, I would definitely add some sodium in there. Otherwise, it tastes pretty good. I'm going to add some Asiago cheese. I usually keep it in this little tiny container, and I shred it. This is really super fine, so it's really fine shredded. I'm just going to add, I just add a little handful like that to this little bowl. That's probably all it'll need because the cheese is pretty salty itself. Now I'm going to stir this up, and I'm going to taste it again. That was super good. Here's the shredder I use is this, and it is also from this protection thing slides right off of there, and you push the side button here, and you can open it up flat, or you can open it up to look like that and shred it that way. But I love this thing, and the cover slides right on there like that. And that's what I use to shred all of my cheese. This is the regular size shredder, so you can see the difference between the two, how fine this one is, and this is the one I use to shred up our Asiago. Let me flip you around here, guys, so I can look at you. Okay, so that was super easy to make. It took 4 minutes and I think 10 minutes to come up to pressure. So between like about 15 minutes, you have a meal. If you need one super fast, it's just a dump and go. I found this off of my Six Sisters Stuff, I think is their channel name, but I will link that video down below where I found it. And it's pretty much exactly like she made it, except for I used 2 small cans instead of a large can. I'm thinking I'm gonna get about 8 servings out of this, and it's 1 point because the enchilada sauce, using as much as I did, is going to be 1 point per bowl for 8 servings worth. And it's about, I'm gonna guess it's about a cup a serving, but I will let you know down below in the description box how many servings I got out of this and what the points exactly were. So 1 point, not bad, and it's just for the enchilada sauce. It is really good, and like I said, it could have probably used a little more sodium, but we're good with that because once we added the Asiago cheese, which we always add to our chili or soups when they're tomato based, it was really good, and we didn't need any more sodium. So it was really delicious. I really liked it. I will definitely be making it again. Thanks so much for watching this video. And please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and be sure to share it if you think anybody else may like it. And I will be rolling for Cookopoly again tomorrow, Friday. I think tomorrow's Friday. Yeah, today's Thursday. And that will be on the 8th, I believe it is. Yes. So on the 8th, which is tomorrow on a Friday, we are going to be rolling for everybody that is playing for this week again. And that will be 6 of us. So stay tuned for that and come and check out the roll tomorrow and see what everybody's going to be making. Bye, guys. I just separated out all of my servings. This is 3 servings here, and then I have a bunch over here. So I got a total of 9 servings out of this. When I put it in the recipe binder, it comes up as 1 point per serving. And this is about 1.5 cup size servings, because this Pyrex bowl is a 2 cup container. And as you can see, they're all pretty full. I really like this soup. If you add Asiago cheese to it, it is delicious. And you can also add sour cream or tortilla chips or Cilantro, I'm going to add some cilantro in mine tomorrow for lunch, and I will let you know what that tastes like.